Hi, my name is Tony Larkman. I work at the Bath Fitness First. I'm a personal trainer here. I've been here a few months now. I come from Bristol, working at Fitness First there as a fitness manager. And before that, I was a rowing coach. So I've been rowing a long time, and also been a PE teacher, owned my own sports clothing company, and before that, a personal trainer and a rower. So I've been involved in sport all my life, and now I'm hoping to help others get fit, trim, and ready for the summer. The personal training services I offer are all based at the gym, although I do some boot camps out in the parks, out in the green, especially now it's in the spring and it's getting warm outside, so I am starting to do boot camps for people who want to train outside. But mainly the business that I run is within Fitness First, and it's to help people get fit, lean and ready for the summer. Some people come back with injuries or have had an illness or so forth, and I can help them get stronger and have a better quality of life. So it's all based here at Fitness First, and with the personal training, also offer a lot of nutritional advice, helping them to eat the right things, because obviously we know that food is just as important as the exercise. Okay, so well, with my history with GB rowing back in the 90s, it has had an impact on how I personally train people now. I seem to have a big, broad spectrum now of actually training people who are coming in, who've never trained before, never exercised before, and coming from an athlete background, I've had to adapt the way that I approach people's programs. So it's given me a greater understanding, because also just having that experience of training at a top class and a high level has really helped me to realise that not everybody is at that level, and I have to tone things down. That's happened through the years, and I mean, we're talking back in the 90s now, where I had all that experience. But I was also fortunate enough during that experience to have very good coaching from strength and conditioning coaches, fitness coaches, and nutritionists who helped me develop as an athlete, and therefore now I can bring that across to the general public and help them to get fitter and stronger as a result. Just bring my knowledge across, that kind of expertise. As an international rower, my greatest achievement was coming fourth at a World Cup event in Munich, and we were behind the Olympic and World Champions, so we were just behind them. That was an amazing result for us, seeing we were a development crew. So I was very pleased with that. But also, I've done some stuff on the row machines as well, and they have a World Championships on the row machines. And in 2002, I was the world champion there, and I came a three-way tie with two other Brits, which has never been done before or never been repeated since. It was a very fast time, and it's something I'm very proud of. So I think probably, maybe the indoor rowing eclipsed, I would say, the outdoor on the water. Exercise versus diet, they are equal, they are so important. So many people come into the gym and they exercise 5, 6, 7 days a week, they're in here all the time, and they come up to me and complain that they're never ever losing weight. It must be something to do with their physiology and so forth. Then I have a look at their diet, I have a look at what they're eating, and then we break it down and realise that actually they're eating the wrong stuff. So although they are very fit, they don't look very fit. So, and a lot of it is about people wanting to look better, and if they look better, they feel better about themselves. So although they may be able to run up some stairs and pick up heavy boxes and so forth, they actually don't look like they're in conditioning. So for me, the diet is very important, not just the way you look as well, but also with regards to actually the health reasons and being better with your nutrition. Your skin will be clearer, you'll have less illnesses, you'll have less injuries, you'll feel better with yourself. So it's about the health of it as well. And when we move on as well, I talk to them about different diets that you can have, and not about restricting calories, never about restricting calories, but about how the calories are important, and how the quality calories over the rubbish calories that they've been eating. So for me, diet is as important as exercise. So I follow the paleo diet. The paleo diet is a diet, and it goes back to caveman times when we used to hunt for our food. And basically, it's It's a diet which has in it no grains, no sugar, no dairy. Okay, so it's quite a strict diet on what you can eat. Fresh meat, and obviously it's a problem because a lot of my clients are vegetarians, so we have to go down that way. And it doesn't allow eating legumes, which are the beans and the peas and so forth. So it's very difficult with a vegetarian, but it is fresh meat, and we're talking fresh. We're not talking like sausages or bacon or anything tasty like that. We're talking about very tasty meats like steak, turkeys, chicken, fish. The real fresh meat, fresh produce coming from wild backgrounds, like you have wild fish, wild game, very good for you. Fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, no smoothies. And this allows your body to actually recognise the types of food that you're consuming, and therefore your body can use up those good nutrients effectively. And we said about the legumes, no legumes, just very quickly, with the legumes they have phytic acid in them, so phytic acid stops the absorption of other nutrients in your body. So if you're eating a lot of legumes, as say, for example, vegetarians do, it can restrict the nutrients they get from the other foods within. So you have to be really careful and balanced about what you eat in the paleo diet. But it does work. It makes you very strong. It makes you very lean, and it fills you up as well. So it's a good diet to follow, in my opinion. The only one side of it I would slightly adjust is I would actually include some grains into it. For example, porridge I would have, and wild brown rice. That's because of the nutrients involved in those two foods to allow you to absorb some of the calcium from the vegetables, but also because I think in today's society we need some carbohydrates in our body to function properly. I think restricting all carbohydrates out of your diet is probably not a good idea to do. As a paleo diet, a strong paleo diet, a hard paleo diet would allow you to do, but as in soft Brexit and hard Brexit, I'd probably follow more of a soft paleo diet. Exercise per week, I would say a base minimum of 3 times per week, really base minimum. You do need to exercise every other day, in my opinion. Allow a day to recover, and then come back again and exercise and allow a day to recover. I think that's the best way to do it. Sometimes you can do 2 days on the trot, some people do 2 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. Other people do 3 days a week. 3 days a week is not bad, it's better than nothing. Coming on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a weekend is absolutely brilliant, but you have to allow for that day to recover. Doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is not a good idea, but certainly if you could train every other day, you're doing very well. So I'm no longer rowing, thank goodness, because it takes up all of my life. So I now don't really train for any competitions as such, but I have recently completed an event called the Battle of Lansdowne, which is like an off-road, muddy, obstacle course race, and it was so much fun that now I'm hooked. So I'm going to buy myself a pair of off-road shoes, so I don't slip this time all over the place, and I'm going to the Rood Rage, which is in Trowbridge near Wiltshire, and they've got a race on the 16th of July, so I started training for that, so I'm looking forward to going to that one. Go-to restaurant in Bath. I have 2 go-to restaurants in Bath. First one, I love Gray's, and that's by Bath Spa railway station, and they do the best steaks, in my opinion, probably in Bath. There is another good restaurant called Hudson's who do equally as good steaks, but where Gray's gets it is they have something called Platform 3 Bath Ale. So it's a special Bath Ale by Bath Brewery, and it's only served, as far as I know, at that restaurant, so it goes down very well with the steak. I also like the Marlborough Tavern, which is a fantastic gastropub, fantastic food. Coffee, Makoko, which is just opposite Bath Spa station, and I think you have to take away, now it's getting to the spring, you might have seats outside, that coffee is superb. It's the best coffee that you can get in Bath, along with Colonel and Smalls on Queen Square. So they're the 2 places that I like to drink my coffee. The best cocktails, probably the gin bar, which is just near the Raven pub, just by the Mineral Hospital. that is the best gin cocktails you have. But I'm not an advocate of that because I'm a personal trainer and you shouldn't have cocktails as such. Hidden gems in Bath. Well, just opposite the gin bar is Wild Cafe, which is a fantastic little cafe, and you go in there for breakfast or lunch, coffees. The food is delicious in there. They cook the food in front of you. It's very small. Not many people know about it. It's off the beaten track, but the food is delicious. So for me, Wild Cafe is a real treat. I go in there and have my avocado and poached eggs, and it's absolutely delicious. All fresh produce, all free range, organic, delicious. Now, working the personal training and, sorry.
That was good. I can cut that in there.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to go again?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I couldn't stop laughing, it's just you holding the thing like that. Sorry, okay, yeah. No worries, I'm just walking up.